Hernandez takes the first pitch, curve for a strike from David Peterson. One, 2.
Had a huge first pitch homer. Virtually was the only run they needed in the game 5. He's been we talk about one of those players, steps up, locks in. Postseason totally different than a regular season.
A below average hitter during the regular season throughout his career, but he has transformed in the postseason to homering at a Manny Ramirez like pace. 14 home runs in 75 postseason games. On a 1-2, Hernandez pokes a base hit the other way. A 2-strike single to open the 4th for Kike Hernandez. Let's go down to the field and Tom Verducci.
Well, Joe, in the division series, the Mets were able to take advantage of the Phillies' aggressiveness by getting a lot of chase swings. The Dodgers, completely different when it comes to plate discipline. So far tonight, the Dodgers have seen 25 pitches out of the zone. They've swung at only 2 of them.
I mean, that makes life tough if you're on that mound.
Yeah, and that's why the Dodgers and the Padres were going to be such a great series, because they kind of mirrored each other and how tough they were on opposing pitchers, especially starters.
Luck shows bunt, and this is the second sacrifice for the Dodgers. These big-time bats playing a little small ball here. Edman did it in the 2nd. Lux does it in the 4th. Speaking of Edman, he's coming up. The feeling was, John, that this offense is a little more versatile. It's not just home runs, not going to go missing the way it has in previous Octobers, and the ability to do things like this.
Yeah, for sure. And again, you know, it's not a fluke that they're the best team in baseball. Offensively, they do a lot of good things, and it starts at the top of the lineup with Ohtani. It's really for the first third of the season, it was all first 4 hitters. Lately, 7 through 9 has helped out big time. And when you get production on and base runners out of 7, 8, 9 to turn it over to that top of the lineup, man, that's a lot of stress to put on pitchers continuously.
And we talked about how much better Ohtani's been in this postseason when he's had guys on. Got the corner there. Ball and a strike on Edman. Here the Dodgers during the regular season, 10 sacrifice bunts total. 2 of them tonight. And one of the things that had gone missing in those division series defeats previous years is the ability to hit in these situations, where they've been awesome this October.
Well, before it gets too late back home, I'm going to wish my sister a happy birthday.
Nice
Bernadette,
work.
happy birthday, Lansing, Michigan.
Happy birthday, Bernadette.
Yeah, because Ohtani's up next, and there's no time to be talking about birthdays.
Nope.
Must see TV.
Did it before Bernadette went to bed. Did it before we got to focus on baseball. 1-2 to Edman. Cracks a base hit the other way. Bottom of the Dodger order gets it done. Edman drives in Hernandez, and it's 4-0.
Changeup. He stays on the ball and goes the other way. He's not a hitter that needs to hit for power, but he's a hitter that will just expose where the pitch is and where they're playing defensively. Great job.
Ohtani. So this is the Mets' answer to Tanner Scott. It's totally different than Tanner Scott stuff-wise, but this is the guy they feel best about against Ohtani.
Yeah, again, not overpowering, but tough to pick up. Straight over the top fastball.
Home of the 1-0. Ripped right center field, carrying well off the wall. Edman hits third and comes home. Ohtani's into second. Throw to the plate is not in time. It's a screamer of a double. And what a start for LA.
such poetry when he's locked in. And he took a hanging breaking ball, and look how perfectly flat that swing is. It just missed being a home run. And aggressive base running by Edman here, and you're going to watch the relay. Watch how Lindor is not really able to clear and throw the ball to home, because Ohtani standing at second base. We'll get a chance to get a look at that. It was one of the, he got in the way. Here's the green light. Throw to Lindor. Now watch this. He's kind of locked and has to throw around Ohtani's head.
That's a big man.
A big man.
That's a big target. Edman scoring all the way from first. 95 miles per hour is considered a hard hit ball. This was 117, and that was inches. He says, whoa, what was that? Curve for a strike on Betts. So Otani's 2 out of 3. He's knocked in a pair, and the Dodgers lead game 1 5-0. Through almost 4 innings, this has been a mismatch. Betts hits it sharply. Vientos juggles, recovers, and gets in.
Well, and I know this is sound crazy, but I thought coming into this series, game 1 was more important to the Dodgers than it was to the Mets. Now, both teams want to win, but the Dodgers are probably going to throw a bullpen game tomorrow, right? And that, if the game didn't go as well as it's going tonight, you enter that bullpen and the Mets get what they wanted. Typically, the Mets know they got to win one of the first 2 games here, and they're going to do it a different way.
Freddie Freeman, ball 1.
They're going to rely from this point on their traditional starting pitching, whereas the Dodgers don't have the depth in their rotation. They're going to rely on the length and strength of their bullpen, and tomorrow will be interesting to see how Dave Roberts navigates that game.
Freeman's reached both times in this one. He's going to reach again with an opposite field base hit. Here comes Ohtani. Here comes the throw from Nimmo. Not in time. 6-0 Dodgers.
Classic Freddie Freeman. He can go the other way, lefty on lefty.
Freddie Freeman, a walk, 2 singles, a run scored, and a run batted in. Teoscar Hernandez with 2 away. It's a Baltimore chop back to Peterson, who was not scored on in the first 3 games of his postseason. Dodgers have tagged him for 3 here in the 4th.